Welcome back to The Musician Inside Me, where we discuss current music trends with current popular local artists. Music has evolved dramatically over the ages, from bebop to swing, metal to grunge, and house to dubstep, each decade seemingly producing its own sound to define its generation. We're joined tonight by singer, drummer, and songwriter John Thornburg of up-and-coming band Asterhouse to talk about his generation of music. So John, what is the music industry selling, and do you have what it wants?
Well, the music industry, I think, is just selling what it's always been selling: songs and artists and an image. We have the songs, I don't know if we have much of an image. I mean, we're just kind of, we're just ourselves. But yeah, I mean, I hope we have what it wants. I mean, I don't know if our songs are good. I know we write a lot of songs. That's all we can really do is just keep writing and keep playing, and we're going to see what happens.
Who needs image anyway? I mean, really, music is music.
Pictures.
Yeah. So what do you think it takes to stand out as an indie artist?
Well, I think first off, you just got to be really, really determined. If you don't have that drive and that fire in you, you're going to be dead in the water. I think it's different for every band. Every band has their own reason that they stand out in any genre, no matter how eccentric the band is or anything like that. I just think it's really, really important for the band to just be themselves, whatever that means. I think that is like true art, I don't think that like someone like Lennon was hiding anything. Someone like Marilyn Manson, I truly believe is deranged, It just seems kind of honest, I just think it's important for bands and artists to express exactly what they feel inside and not to filter it.
So keeping that in mind, if Kanye West, for example, were to offer you millions to sign you, but he got complete creative control, would you sell out?
I wouldn't sign with Kanye West, no. Doesn't seem like obviously, like, he's very powerful. He's a powerful media figure, but I don't think I'd get along with him necessarily. So the answer to that question is a big fat no. And I could go on for why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
but
that's good to hear.
Yeah.
With pop music domineering our culture so heavily like it is, do you think that rock and roll music is dead?
I don't think you could ever really kill a genre of music, whether it be like, disco. I feel like people have been trying to kill disco for a long time, but I still feel like it exists. Like there's little like ghostly hints of disco kind of all over the radio still today. I don't think you could ever kill a genre, especially a genre as rooted in the culture as rock and roll. I think that styles of music kind of go from the underground back to the mainstream, back to the underground. As long as there are musicians who are still listening to all those old rock and roll records, dating back to like, the 1950s and all that stuff, I think it would be extremely hard to kill that genre. And there's still plenty of angry kids out there in basements that just want to play those power chords and scream. So I don't think you could ever kill rock and roll.
Is that you a little bit?
I think during puberty, yeah. Yeah, even though the scream was like a little bit more,
Yeah.
that was definitely me, yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you've evolved a bit?
I don't know. I'm a little older, than my 18-year-old self. So I feel like I still have anger in me, right? But I find different ways of expressing it. But I think anger is a very important emotion.
Definitely.
It's one of the most primal. So it's best to let that stuff out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. I'd like to thank the ever insightful John Thornburg for stopping by. You can hear Asterhouse pretty much anywhere online, which I highly recommend. Have a good night, and please support your local indie artists. Thank you.